We were thinking maybe Sophie Cunningham. I don't know.
Sophie. And she was in an interview and she called us out. So she and I have shared a few DMs because I was like, oh, okay, you want to take the Bella Twins on in the ring? Let's do it. So Sophie and Caitlin versus the Bellas.
Oh, I mean,
Let's
that actually
do it.
looked really good.
Book it. WrestleMania. What?
Sophie's sneaky taller. She's like 6'1".
That's okay. What are you saying? We don't got to choose.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You know? Do you know?
Sure.
Yeah, when you're the best.
The Bella Twins just publicly challenged Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham to a tag team match at WrestleMania 42, and they're completely serious. Before dismissing this as simple celebrity chatter, understand what this actually means. WWE doesn't casually hand out WrestleMania invitations. That stage is their Super Bowl, the biggest spotlight they have, and they want Caitlin Clark involved. And this isn't the first sign of interest either. Bianca Belair previously invited Clark to the 2025 Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. Seth Rollins recently compared her influence to Michael Jordan on a major sports podcast. The wrestling world has embraced something the WNBA itself still seems uncertain about, that Caitlin Clark is a transcendent figure bringing massive visibility wherever she goes.
But he compared Caitlin Clark to one Michael Jeffrey Jordan, and Seth Rollins knows best. We got Seth Rollins here. He said, I'm a Bulls fan as well, so I don't want to get blasphemous here, but it's Jordan-esque, he said, of Caitlin Clark's game. She's changed the game. I'm not saying anybody is as good as Michael Jordan, but from an optics perspective, the amount of eyes she's put on the sport has been incredible.
Listen closely to how he frames it. He's not just saying she's talented at basketball, he's talking about cultural reach. The number of eyes she's brought to the game is unprecedented, and then he hesitates, trying to soften the statement by mentioning other players. But his first instinct said it all. This is a Jordan-level moment in terms of visibility and mainstream crossover. The numbers support it. Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball games drew higher ratings than many men's March Madness matchups during Clark's final season. Her WNBA debut pulled 2.1 million viewers to a league that previously averaged under 400,000. Indiana Fever attendance jumped from near the bottom of the league to sold-out arenas across the country. These aren't opinions. They're measurable business outcomes.
However big a lightning rod people think punting is to Iowa, Caitlin Clark is that times, it's to the nth degree.
Oh, yeah.
How has she shifted the sports landscape from your eyes, being a sports entertainer?
Oh, I mean, it's unbelievable what she's done for the sport of basketball for women. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, I'm a Bulls fan as well, so I don't want to get blasphemous here, but I mean, it's Jordan-esque. I mean, she's changed the game. I'm not saying anybody's as good as Michael Jordan, but like from an optics perspective, the amount of eyes she's put on the sport has been incredible. And it's not just her, absolutely not. It's a class of women.
That's where you go wrong. Look, I know you're trying to be politically correct. You're right. She's definitely Michael Jordan-esque.
And you can feel the hesitation creeping in, the effort to stay politically safe. The truth is obvious, but saying it directly risks upsetting people. The league has incredible talent. Aya Wilson is a back-to-back MVP. Breanna Stewart is a generational star. Sabrina Ionescu and Kelsey Mitchell play at elite levels. No one questions that. But visibility isn't only about skill, it's about timing, connection, and cultural momentum. It's about a player arriving at exactly the moment when women's sports are ready for a breakout and having the style, personality, and narrative that captures fans beyond traditional basketball audiences. That's what defines a transcendent star. Right now, in women's basketball, that person is Caitlin Clark.
The Caitlin Clark takeover continues. Caitlin Clark about to take over the WWE. Vince McMahon, get ready. Get ready. Hey, before you know it, you might see Caitlin Clark in the ring with The Undertaker. This is crazy wildness, man. We got to get into it, as it seems like every major corporation or
the takeover is real, and it's happening almost everywhere except within the league that should benefit most. Major brands see Clark's value. WWE sees it. Media companies see it. Casual sports fans see it. But inside the WNBA, there's still hesitation. The 2026 season remains uncertain due to CBA negotiations, with players rightly pushing for better salaries, travel, and benefits. But here's the uncomfortable reality. Much of their negotiating leverage exists because of the attention and revenue surge created by Clark's rookie year. Before she arrived, media deals were modest, attendance was flat, and mainstream coverage was limited. Then everything shifted. Games became events. Networks competed for broadcasts. Arenas sold out months ahead. Sports shows that rarely mentioned the league suddenly dedicated entire segments to her performances.
Now for you today. Boom! WWE's Bella Twins issue challenge to Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham. It says if Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham are interested in taking their talents to WWE, there's an iconic tag team willing to fight them. The 2026 WNBA season is up in the air right now as the league and women's WNBPA work out a collective bargaining agreement. And we know that has been an absolute dumpster fire train wreck of a negotiation. Here it says earlier this offseason.
2 major articles in one day about WWE's interest in Caitlin Clark. That's not random. That's strategic media momentum. WWE is a billion-dollar entertainment powerhouse that understands star power better than almost anyone. They don't chase athletes who don't move audiences. When Sophie Cunningham mentioned the possibility, WWE responded instantly. The Bella Twins followed. Bianca Belair extended an invitation. Multiple superstars publicly praised Clark. This isn't casual conversation. It's a coordinated effort by an organization that wants to align its brand with hers. Think about that. WWE could pursue NFL champions, NBA stars, or Olympic legends, but they're focused on Clark. Why? Because they recognize something the WNBA still struggles to fully embrace. She's more than a basketball player. She's a cultural phenomenon.
Of women's basketball, the GOAT, the reason, aka that's her nickname, the reason. Caitlin, the reason Clark. She's the reason the numbers are up. She's the reason people are watching. She's the reason they're demanding more money. She's the reason for all of it. You don't gotta lie, bro. It's not because none of these other chicks. That don't mean they can't play. I get what you're saying. There's some other players that can play. It's players like Asia Wilson could ball, Paige Beckers could ball, Kelsey Mitchell could ball, Arike could ball. You know what I mean? They get busy. Sabrina can ball. They're not the reason. Caitlin Clark is the one and only reason. You ain't got to lie for these people. KTV got you. Don't worry, Seth Rollins. KTV got you.
And girls that have paved the way for years and years and years, but she's the focal point right now. And it's amazing to see and very proud.
That awkward pause when people mention players who paved the way tells you everything. Acknowledging Caitlin Clark's impact doesn't erase past legends. Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, Diana Taurasi, and Maya Moore built the foundation when visibility and financial rewards were limited. But foundation building and breakthrough moments are different things. The earlier generation created the infrastructure. Clark's arrival is creating visibility they fought for but never fully experienced. Both truths can exist at the same time. This isn't a zero-sum situation. Sports history proves it repeatedly. Tiger Woods didn't diminish Jack Nicklaus, and Serena Williams didn't overshadow Billie Jean King. Each generation builds on the one before it.
A lot of us, but we stick together, man.
I didn't even know he is from Iowa.
Is that times has she shifted being a sports entertainer?
Oh, I mean, it's unbelievable what she's done for the sport of basketball for women. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, I'm a Bulls fan as well, so I don't want to get blasphemous here, but I mean, it's Jordan-esque.
It's Jordan-esque. Michael, Big Mike, the only one. Moby Dick. Caitlin Clark is about to take over the WWE. And it's just wild, man. WNBA players, can y'all get it together? Can y'all finally get it together? Because it seems that everyone else can understand the value of Caitlin Clark. Everyone understands the visibility and what she brings to the table for the business. Everyone seems to understand it, but you guys, nasty work, man. Caitlin Clark headed to a WWE ring near.
And that's the most revealing part of this entire conversation. Everyone outside the league seems to understand Caitlin Clark's value. WWE understands it. Sponsors understand it. Media companies understand it. Casual fans understand it. But within the league, there's still discomfort with the idea that one player can reshape the landscape. Every sport eventually gets athletes who transcend competition itself. Wayne Gretzky, Tom Brady, Simone Biles. These athletes become entry points for new audiences and financial growth. The WNBA has never experienced that at this scale before. WWE's invitation shows how these moments should be handled. You don't resist cultural momentum, you lean into it. You maximize it. A WrestleMania appearance would expose Clark to millions of viewers worldwide while giving WWE crossover credibility with sports fans. Both sides benefit. Imagine if the league approached her stardom with that same entrepreneurial mindset, building around the attention while introducing fans to other elite players. Instead, mixed messaging creates unnecessary tension. Some celebrate the growth while others focus on controversy or division. The NBA didn't pretend Charles Barkley or Hakeem Olajuwon weren't stars during the 1990s, but they also didn't hide the fact that Michael Jordan drove global expansion. Rising tides lift all boats. That's the lesson here. Clark's mainstream appeal creates opportunities that didn't exist before: bigger media deals, larger sponsorships, sold-out arenas, and greater visibility for everyone. So when Seth Rollins compares her impact to Michael Jordan, he's not comparing skill. He's talking about cultural influence. And when the Bella Twins call her out for WrestleMania, they're recognizing star power that reaches beyond basketball. WWE has already made its choice. The question now is whether the WNBA fully embraces this moment before it passes. Because opportunities like this don't last forever, and when a player brings this level of attention, you don't downplay it. You build on it. And maybe that's what this whole WWE storyline really reveals. It's not about wrestling at all. It's about recognition, an entertainment empire immediately understanding what Caitlin Clark represents while the league she plays in is still deciding how to respond.